Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a huge haul of cologne fragrances. So I recently got onto Fragrancebuy.ca. Fragrancebuy.ca. I got on their website and I saw that they are carrying Jenny Glow perfumes, and I have been wanting to try these for such a long time. These are clones of Jo Malone fragrances, and yeah, they're not super easy. Well, you really can't find them in the US, but Fragrancebuy is a Canadian site and they carry them. They also carry the Just Jack line, and both the Jenny Glow as well as the Just Jack line, which the Just Jacks are mostly clones of Tom Ford as well as Creed fragrances. These are both under the Sterling Parfums brand umbrella, which is also the parent company for Myrhh. So when I found that out, I knew that these would probably be really good clones, especially the Tom Ford clones, because Myrhh does the Club de Nuit Intense, which is an amazing clone of Noir de Noir from Tom Ford, which I've had for a couple of years now, and so I know it's a really good clone and I know it performs really well, so I was really excited to try these. So anyways, I'm gonna quit babbling. I've got a ton here. I also have some I've got 3 fragrances that I picked up from Zara as well, so this is going to kind of be a Fragrancebuy.ca as well as a Zara haul. So I'm going to get right going because I've got a ton. So the first one we're going to talk about is the one I just was holding up. This is the Jenny Glow Myrrh and Bean fragrance. And I think that it's a clone of, or I know this is a clone for the Jo Malone Myrrh and Tonka fragrance, and this is really, really beautiful. I already have, so Layered makes a clone of the Myrrh and Tonka perfume as well called Yves Parfum. Oh gosh, and they're so beautiful. This is so good though, and this lasts forever on your skin too, which these outperform Jo Malone in my experience. So Myrrh and Bean is lavender, artemisia, myrrh, tonka bean, hazelnuts, and almond. And it's gorgeous. It's very, very myrrh heavy. You can smell a little bit of the hazelnut without it being overpowering. It's really kind of a background note. But yeah, the star of the show here is definitely the myrrh and the tonka bean. Very slightly powdery. It's warm. It's cozy. It's just a gorgeous fragrance, and the Yves Parfum from Layered has always been a favorite of mine, so when I got this I knew I was going to love it, and I absolutely do. So this is the Jenny Glow Myrrh and Bean fragrance. The second one I picked up is the Pomegranate one, and this is a clone of the Jo Malone Pomegranate Noir fragrance. Now, I have a sample of Pomegranate Noir, so I'm going to have to pull it out and compare it to the pomegranate, but from memory it smells pretty darn close. This is really, really pretty. You would think, being a fragrance called pomegranate, that it would be very like feminine leaning, but this one's not. This is very, very unisex, almost a little bit masculine leaning to my nose, but I really like it. It's got a beautiful tartness and a lot of spiciness. So pomegranate is strawberry, pink pepper, melon, wormwood, patchouli, clove, vanilla, musk, and amber. So you can see peppers, spices. You definitely get the clove. You definitely get the patchouli, but it's not like a dirty patchouli smell. It's more of like a, I don't want to say it's a medicinal smelling patchouli either. It's kind of somewhere in between. But this is really pretty, and definitely a great cold weather fragrance. So that is the pomegranate. Okay, next I picked up Dark Amber, and there are so many of these that I am dying to get my hands on. I pretty much was only able to get cold weather ones. I want the jasmine and the mint ones so bad, and the lime and basil. Like, there's so many that I want that they didn't have, that it's like impossible to find them here. And I'm hoping that Fragrancebuy will get more. But anyways, this is the Dark Amber one, and this one is so pretty too. Oh gosh. This is a kind of masculine leaning one. Yeah, super woody amber fragrance. So dark amber is black cardamom, black orchid, and Chiara incense. There's some kind of a wood in here that I can definitely smell. This one, it's not too incensey to me, so my sprayer on this one's messed up, but yeah, this one doesn't smell incensey to me. It smells much more woody than anything. But this is a pretty one. It's nice. It wasn't my favorite, but it's a nice one. Okay, the next one I picked up is Sandalwood, and this one I really, really like. I should have looked up which ones these are dupes for. I'm not sure which Jo Malone fragrance the Sandalwood is a dupe for, because I'm not super familiar with a lot of the, especially the newer Jo Malones. Oh, this is a good one though. Ugh. So Sandalwood is bergamot, violet leaves, orris, cedarwood, and musk. The violet leaves is so beautiful in this, which is funny because it's called Sandalwood, but it doesn't even have sandalwood in it. But yeah, it's beautiful. The bergamot and the violet leaves and the cedarwood and the slight powderiness from the orris. This was one of my favorite ones. This is really, really beautiful. I love this one. So that is Sandalwood. And then the last Jenny Glow that I picked up is the Mimosa and Cardamom. And this is one that I've been wanting for a really long time. Or I should say I've been wanting the Jo Malone Mimosa and Cardamom for a really long time, but I would never buy it because they perform so badly that I was never willing to spend that kind of money on it. But so I'm glad that I was able to get the Jenny Glow version of it. And this one is nice. This is definitely the freshest one out of all of them. And this reminds me of something that I can't put my finger on, but cardamom and mimosa is cardamom, mimosa, and tonka bean. Really pretty. This one didn't last that great on me. I haven't done a full wear test yet though, so I will just have to see. But when I did spray it on my arm, it didn't last that long. But it is a very, very pretty one. I really like it. So that is Mimosa and Cardamom. Okay, and then the next two I got are Just Jack fragrances, which are the Tom Ford clones. And this is the one called Lady Noir, which is a clone of, and this packaging is not the easiest. This box doesn't want to slide off very easily, but so this is a clone for Tom Ford Noir Parfum, and this bottle is actually quite nice. It's pretty heavy. It's got that kind of, definitely trying to dupe the Tom Ford bottles. It's got this pretty like black jewel on the lid. They're pretty. It's just a pretty bottle, but I really, really like this fragrance. This one, and this is the one of the two that I was unsure if I was gonna like it or not. And oh man, I sprayed this on my arm today and I love this. This has, this ends up drying down to like a beautiful vanilla fragrance on me. So Lady Noir is bergamot, orange, rose, jasmine, vanilla, amber, and sandalwood. And yeah, it ends up being the most beautiful kind of spiced, ambery, vanilla fragrance, and I love it. However, this did not last that long on my skin. I'm gonna have to give this one a good wear test, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. Give it a really good wear test to see how it lasts, to see how it performs really. So anyways, that is the Just Jack Lady Noir. And of course, as I test these and give them good full wear tests, I will put them in a What I Wore Last Week video so that I can update you on how they performed and how I ended up liking them. Okay, and then the last one I got is this Just Jack Scarlet Jazz. And this is, I cannot remember what the Tom Ford fragrance is for this, and I couldn't find it. I think it's like Jasmine Rouge or Jasmine Rouge, I think is the Tom Ford fragrance that this is duping. And this is a beautiful, sweet, creamy white floral fragrance. The sprayer on this one is really, really nice. This is just a really beautiful, like I say, creamy white floral fragrance. It's sweet. It's clean. Ugh, it's just good. So Scarlet Jazz is black pepper, ginger, white pepper, cardamom, bergamot, cinnamon, Sicilian mandarin, clary sage, neroli, jasmine sambac, ylang ylang, amber, leather, labdanum, and woody notes. And I tried this on today, and I can still smell it on my wrist, and I probably sprayed this on 6 or 8 hours ago. It's such a good one. So that is Just Jack Scarlet Jazz, and I think that is a clone of Jasmine Rouge, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, that's a really good one. And these are super affordable. I think the Jenny Glow ones, I think the most I paid for one of these was $15. And I think the most I paid for one of these was anywhere between $20 and $25. I don't think I even paid $25 for them. In fact, this one might have been like $18, if I'm remembering correctly. But anyways, so those are all of the fragrances that I picked up from Fragrance Buy. So I'm going to go on to what I picked up from Zara. So, oh wait, nope, sorry. I had two. The Fragrance Buy also sent along 2 little samples. They sent along this little Xerjoff sample, which is the Alexandria III from Xerjoff. And when I sprayed this, I knew it's a really beautiful fragrance, but yeah, it's really pretty. It's a rose fragrance, and I really liked it, but it's got that metallic note to it that I just can't handle. And Alexandria III is palisander, rosewood, lavender, cinnamon, Bulgarian rose, cedar, lily of the valley, sandalwood, Laotian oud, Thailand oud, vanilla, amber, and musk. And I could really smell the rose in it a lot, and I really, really enjoyed it, but that metallic note came out, and then I just really didn't like it. So that is Xerjoff Alexandria III. And then I also got this one, which I was super happy to get. This is a Tous fragrance, and this is the Le Cologne Concentré. And this one really reminds me of... this is like a really super, like, clean, sweet. It's another shampoo-y fragrance. It reminded me a lot of that one that I really love from Salvador Dali. It really reminded me of that, but this is a beautiful, like I say, clean, sweet, shampoo-y fragrance. So the notes on this one are peony, green mandarin, rose, jasmine, musk, and sandalwood. Really, really beautiful. This is one that if I came across a bottle, I would totally buy it because it's just, it's my style. It's clean and sweet and yummy and shampoo-y. So that is Tous Le Cologne Concentré. Okay, and now on to the Zara fragrances I picked up. So I saw that they came out with this Rose Marshmallow Candy, which is also from the Zara Emotions or the Joe Loves line. These you have to find in the kids section. So if you go in and do a search for Joe Loves, it'll come up man, woman, and kids, and this is under the kids. They also have a couple others in the kids section as well. This one I was really interested in, and this one I am wearing right now, and it's really, really beautiful. It's one of those fragrances that, like, it's not going to project at all, and it's not going to last that long, but when you get a whiff of it on yourself, it smells so, so nice. So Rose Marshmallow Candy is marshmallow, blood orange, and vanilla. And it's just very, very pretty. There's no rose in it at all, but it's beautiful. It's the most prominent note in it is that marshmallow, that yummy, sweet, fluffy marshmallow. And then the blood orange and the vanilla. It's just a beautiful sweet scent. So that is Rose Marshmallow Candy. They also had the, I can't remember what this line was called, but they had these, and a Motchi Atlier in Tokyo was my favorite. I know everybody went crazy for a sweet pastry in Paris, which I do have that as well, and I do like it, but this, out of that line, this one was my favorite. I just feel like this was the prettiest one. It's, oh gosh, it's light and slightly sweet. and just such a beautiful fragrance. And this one was on sale, so I was like, heck, I'm picking up a whole bottle of it because I have a whole bottle of the Sweet Pastry in Paris because like everybody else, I thought that would be my favorite one. And then I just got a tester in this one, and I ended up loving this one so much and wishing I had a full bottle. So I was glad that I finally picked up a full bottle. So this is pear, rice, and sandalwood. And it's gorgeous, and there's no wonder this is my favorite one, because it's got pear in it, which I love, and that rice note, which gives it a little bit of a like very slightly creamy quality without being like sickeningly or without taking any of the freshness away. It's just beautiful. So that is a Motchi Atlier in Tokyo. And then last but not least, I saw that they came out with a new one for the Joe Loves or the Zara Emotions line, and this is a number 9, and this is called Joe's Rhubarb. And I snapped this up in a hot minute, and I'm glad I did because you can't find it anymore. It's not on their website. I just went back to look up the notes on it, and because the only notes I remember is are rhubarb and vetiver, and I think those might be the only notes. But yeah, they do not have this on their website right now. And this is such a beautiful fragrance. Oh my gosh, if you like rhubarb, oh, keep your eye out for them to restock this. I'm sure they will. I hope they will. It's beautiful. But yeah, rhubarb and vetiver, it's super fresh, super tangy smelling. I mean, it smells exactly like rhubarb. I love this one. I feel like it's going to be so beautiful in the heat. And yeah, I have tried this one, but I haven't given it a full wear test. So I will definitely give this one a full wear test, and I will let you know in a what I wore last week video. So anyways, guys, those are all of the fragrances that I picked up from Fragrancebuy.ca as well as Zara. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.